The Champion of Youth Award is the highest honor at the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich, recognizing unwavering dedication and service. For over 20 years, George Fox has been a true champion, leading as board chair, shaping the club's future as capital campaign co-chair, and always showing up for the kids. His unwavering commitment reflects his belief in the club's ability to transform lives. Whether serving meals, cheering at events, or engaging with youth, his passion and commitment shine through. Tonight, we celebrate George Fox for his incredible impact on the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich and the lives of countless young people.
George continues to go above and beyond for the club. He was president of the board, term ended, and George stepped up to be co-chair of the Capital Campaign Committee with me, and he just keeps giving.
George just cares, and he wants to know how you're doing. He wants to know how your family's doing, how the kids are doing, how he can help you. George Fox is just a special person.
George's impact on the club has been immeasurable. He's invested so much time and so much of his resources in these kids. It's incredible.
I'm amazed at how you embraced the club knuckles, hands clasped. It means we hold kids special, and we're all in this together to do our best to help kids.
The respect he has, and he holds you to a high standard. When I remember, I think I was in a 3-on-3 tournament. Something happened where one of the refs, I didn't shake his hand or something like that, and then he just pulled me over and just got into me. Remember who you are. The Boys and Girls Club values, go shake his hand. You just are what every person needs in their life, a positive role model and somebody that cares and believes in them.
Without George Fox, some of our kids would never had the opportunity to go to West Point to watch football games, go to Yankee Stadium to enjoy baseball games, or even get out on college trips.
George came to the mud run and he stood at the finish line, and here's everybody coming out of a pit loaded with mud, and George is thanking them for coming here and being a supporter and actually handing off a few medals, and he never got dirty.
George, you are so deserving as Champion of Youth because you are an ambassador for our club 100% of the time.
He is relentless in trying to get people in town to understand the reach the building and its programs have into the community.
He helps every single person that enters those blue doors. He helps me, he helps the other staff that we have here.
My favorite memory of George is when he first became board chair, and we were trying to figure out how do we keep Keystone members coming back to the club in the evening. And we talked about it, he goes, give him food. And so it wasn't just about the food, it's what he did. He brought the food and was there with the kids and then engaged them in a conversation. What can we do to keep teens coming out here in a meaningful way, and how can we make this place better for you guys? And that's what a Champion of Youth does. Doesn't matter who you are, it's about what you deserve, and you try to fill in the gap between the two.
The 3 words I would use to describe George Fox are fun, caring, and dedicated.
Energy, passion, and belief.
Force of nature.
Only 2 words come to mind when I think about George, and those are free bird.
Patient, tranquil. It's kind of a wallflower.
Genuine, gentleman, and he most certainly is a go-getter.
Thoughtful, determined, and generous.
George Fox is the GOAT.
George Fox, Champion of Youth. How about that? Your support of the staff, the leadership of the club, and the kids, unmatched.
The fantastic Mr. Fox. You pour your big heart into the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich, and you model that caring for others is truly the most meaningful gift anyone can give.
His driving force was always the kids.
I can't imagine a more dedicated board chair, board member, mentor to these kids.
George Fox regularly displays the respect, excellence, and many core values we were all once taught at the club.
He leads everything with kindness, generosity, and an unwavering dedication to uplift others. Not because he has to, but because he truly values the power of giving people opportunity and support.
The club kids of the last 20 years, the kids today, and those that come tomorrow are all better off because of you, George.
Your dedication, your inspiration, your caring about the fates of those less fortunate.
Not only the Boys and Girls Club, but the entire Greenwich community is so fortunate to have somebody like you.
The club is so lucky to have had you for so long. I think they probably won't be able to get rid of you, but you're so deserving of this award, and just can't thank you enough for all you do for the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich and so many in our community.
If ever someone deserved to be called Champion of Youth, it's George Fox. Good luck, George.
Do you do a George impersonation?
Oh, of course I can. All right, big man. We got a lot to do right now. I don't know why we're talking about this again. Come on, we got to make moves.
All right, Emily, we can do this raise. We have $8 million to go. We're gonna wrap it up.
Adjusting his tie, and he says, "You guys, we can get this done."
We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this done. Big man.
Big man, let me tell you, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. I can tell you that much.
What, we need to raise like what, 3-4 million? Bing, bang, boom, we're done.
What did you say? We need to try to bring in more kids? All right, let's go find them.
It's all about the kids. We're gonna drive this one home. That's George. That's the best I could do. What does George have for breakfast?
George orders the same thing. He orders sort of a breakfast special with a bagel that's really crispy, but it's scooped out.
Take the inside of my bagel out, and then that's his thing. 4 thinly sliced tomatoes.
A cold, flavorless, hard tomato.
Scrambled eggs with an order of tomatoes with a side of bacon.
He's got his coffee, his bacon, well done.
Burned black carcinogenic bacon.
Last time we went out to breakfast 2 weeks ago, he goes, "I'd like the bacon as burnt as your shirt," he told the waitress.
Then every once in a while, he'll get all smart. I want to be healthy. Let me have a parfait. I'm like, you're not a parfait guy.
Yeah, it's great, man. Spending time with George is the best.